Hello, hello, people, or good afternoon. It's 3:25. May 18th or something like that, or it's August 18th. And I was on this morning telling you guys that I would be back to let you know how I felt after I took a nap. Boy, did I slept. I slept. Woke up once, but I slept. But I'm up now because I didn't want the whole day to pass me by. Nobody's called me from work. I hope not because I just want to relax. Um, it's day 14. I have no pause. I woke up completely fine. No discomfort, no withdrawals or anything, no uncomfortness from the kratom anymore. I mean, I ain't gonna say anymore. Today and yesterday, that's 2 days. And woke up with energy. I didn't wake up fatigued. I didn't wake up dragging. I didn't wake up anything. I woke up clear headed. Like the worst is fucking, I could say maybe it's over. I don't know. But I woke up better than I have in the last 2 weeks. And like I said, the last time it took about 12 days. Today's 14. It's been 2 weeks. Like I said, I might have been going. It was like in the beginning of the kratom thing, I like I said, it could have happened 1 to 7 days or 1 to 4 days, and the rest were pause. That's what I was in, and but I woke up just now, and usually when I wake up, I feel sluggish, tired, and racing for my Delpha, and no, I woke up perfectly fine. I woke up with good energy. I'm so like fucking elated because I think I'm gonna be all right. I think I'm gonna be all right. It's a big difference what I feel now than what I felt in the last couple of 2 weeks. Drained, fatigue. The only thing I have is my stomach is bothering me. I think that's from the Delpha, but the Delpha's been helping me. But I'm gonna cut down on that. I'm only gonna have it twice. I just had it now, and I had it this morning. But I'm gonna cut down on that. But I do believe that helps you with your endorphins. That I do believe because, and it helped with your pause greatly. It helped greatly with the pause. I ain't gonna lie, that should help you. I should have took that back when I first started the opiate thing, but it lasted about the same time. But this does help through the uncomfortness. But the pause I had the last time was really, really bad. The fatigue, I couldn't get a hold of it. But I didn't have Delpha, nothing. I had this vitamin B12. You know, I would never order it. I don't know why. If I would have ordered it, I would have went through half of the discomfort that I went through. But in the beginning, when I first woke up, I felt like a truck ran me over. I don't know why. And I said, oh boy. So I said, but last yesterday I went food shopping and I was pulling a heavy cart. And I didn't take the bus. I walked. It was quite a little walk. But they say it's good to walk, get all that stuff out of you. And the heat was like unbelievable yesterday. So it says it gets your endorphin going. I don't know. I believe that too. But I woke up, folks. Just I'm saying full of energy. When I mean full of energy, I just woke up fucking normal. No fatigue. You know, no depression. No pause. None. It's gonna have me toast, but With the Dalfa, you can't. You have to. It works better on an empty stomach. I still want to continue it to keep my endorphins high because I know that they were very low. But I'm gonna just keep it minimum to 2 spoons and maybe just 1 spoon. Eventually, by maybe Wednesday, I'm probably not. Probably starting today. I don't know, or give it another week and just cut down to 1. Because it does. I'm not saying it boosts your energy, but it helped greatly with. Yeah, it does boost your energy. It helped greatly with the pause and the discomforts. It really fucking did. And today makes 2 weeks. And I was hoping and praying that the pause wouldn't last that long, and it really didn't last that long. Your body can't trick you. I mean, my body has been tricked at least 3, 4 times for 3 days. But see, this is not the benzos. This is the opiate. I feel 100% better. I feel like I felt the last time when I came back to normalcy. Which, no, I ain't going to say it was normalcy because I was kicking chronic. So I never got to enjoy anything. I never got to enjoy the energy or anything because I was so fucked up from the benzos. You know, trying to kick them. And so, anyway, yeah. Because I said, let me go to sleep. Let me see how I wake up. And I woke up pretty fucking good. Pretty fucking good. I mean, I could still take a nap if I want to. But I didn't wake up like, feeling crappy or nothing like that. I feel very clear-headed. Calm. I haven't felt like that in a while. About 2 weeks. No, not even more than that. In like 2 months. I was kicking the 36 days off the Klonopin. So I've been through a little bit of fucking hell. And like I said, I'm not going to deal with the benzodiazepines till next year, January. That's going to be my to-do thing. You know, I hate to put myself through that, but let's see what happens with the help of the alpha and all that to help with my dopamine levels, because as you're kicking, you're going to be feeling some sort of stuff as you start going down and down. Like when your levels are up, you know, you don't feel it until you start getting to the lowest factor. So I'm going to put that as one of my weapons there. So, but I feel good. Feel rested. I'm going to watch a movie, and I'm hoping they don't call me for work. And I need it, but I feel like I still need to just chill. And I don't want to exert myself and, you know, like take it easy, not overexert myself, not go running 100 miles or anything like that. You know, it's good for the endorphins and dopamine levels and all that, but I ain't ready for all that. But yes, I feel fine today. I was feeling okay yesterday. Today, I even feel better. So now I'm going to cut back on the Dalfa. Just take it twice. I already took it just a little while ago, about 10 minutes ago. I won't take it tonight. I'll take my Risperdal, see how I wake up. And I took my B12 like I always take, my liquid B12. I always take that. So, but yeah. I feel much better. Guys, I really, really do. I have no discomforts of the kratom anymore. I haven't felt it in 2 days. Like I said, I did wake up a little funny this morning, but it had to do because I didn't get enough sleep. And I'm practically working with my eyes closed and my body tired, like I was hit by a truck. Like I said, I did a lot yesterday. I woke up early, tried to take care of some things at work, then I went food shopping, and instead of taking the bus, I decided to walk, which could have been the best thing that probably happened to me was walking and pulling that cart and like freaking like 90-degree weather, high humid, sweating, but I did it. And I'm kind of glad I did it. But when I woke up earlier, I said, holy shit, I feel like shit. I feel like total shit. I kept saying it felt like a truck hit me, but I said, no, let me lay back down because I remember I woke up early. I didn't have enough sleep. I pushed a shitload of groceries. So my body was like a little bit, it needed to rest. It needed to rest. And then at the same time I'm praying that, I wake up fine. And I did. I woke up fine. I really did. I have no desire for the kratom. I have no cravings because that takes the cravings too. But like I did, I said it. I was not. I took that Percocet during the time. Thank God it didn't affect me like that and prolonged anything. But it's best not to do anything at all. No Xanax, no none of that. Just let this shit ride out. It's better. I mean, we all do something, try to make ourselves more comfortable. And I won't lie to you if I say I didn't do that, but I did. But for now, the worst is over for me. I really do think the worst is over for me. I feel like compared to like 100%, let's say 100%, I feel like 80%. 80%, 85%. Yeah, 85%. But I tell you that DL-thiamine, I suggest give that a try. It makes this whole ride much better. I ain't gonna say you ain't gonna go through a little bit of, like, of course you're going through pause. You're gonna feel a little something, but it's not that bad once you on this thing. It helps build whatever. If it's false energy, it's false energy. But what it's doing is building your dopamine, getting those levels up, so you can get that energy back. Because that kratom, not only kratom, a whole lot of stuff depletes our energy levels, and not eating right and stuff like that. That's the problem that I'm having right now. I'm not eating correctly, and that takes time because during pause it's hard to eat. And but yeah, it's been a total of 14 days. I was taking maybe 3 to 4 grams every 2 to 3 hours because I was trying to get off the benzodiazepine. No, folks, it don't work for that. It gets rid of the pain, but the symptoms go right through. That's a whole different story. You have to wean yourself off that. But for opiates, they're great. So, like I said, I'm not going to do anything until January as far as the Klonopin is concerned because I'm going to give my body a rest. I've been doing this shit since January, trying to get off all these meds. And I believe that my antidepressants help too. I think it would have been worse if I wasn't on them because I felt depression here and there, but not as much as I did the first time I went through it. But this time, I ain't going to say it was much easier. It was still discomfort, but it was more like physical 1 or 2 days. And then the rest was like fucking psychological and mental. That dumb shit. I ain't going to say it's dumb because it's real. But yeah. So now I need to build up my appetite. I did eat yesterday. I forced myself to make myself some chicken because they say diet has a lot to do with it. Like I don't fry foods anymore, because they were saying that when you're detoxing, frying foods and eating heavy rice and all that, when your energy is depleted and you eat that, it just sucks the rest of it out of it because it's trying so hard to digest. It just depletes the energy that you have left. It just takes it from you. So you need to eat lightly so you don't force your body to deplete the little bit that it has. Like a little baby, you start off small until you get even better and better and better. I don't see any more worse days coming from it. I really don't. I really don't. Oh, and I also want to mention I also took black seed oil at night, a half a teaspoon. It did help a bit, a half a teaspoon. But the most thing that helped me was the alpha. Thiamine helped. And there's also triosis. Um, that helps build dopamine levels too. But I'm scared of it because it says it suppresses your appetite. It makes you lose weight. I'm too small. I can't really fuck with that. I mean, to me, the Dalfa was enough for me. You got to know your limit. Dalfa was enough for me. I can't mess with that L-trosis because I'm too tiny, and my metabolism is fast, and I noticed a weight drop because I'm not eating and supplementing myself. So somewhere along the line, I lost like maybe 3 or 4 pounds because of also the pause and the feeling like shit, and you don't want to eat, you don't want to cook, you don't have energy for nothing. I didn't even have energy to walk my dog. Not that he's going out right now because he ain't. But I feel 100% better because I said it yesterday. If I felt the same way I felt yesterday, today it's a wrap. It's a wrap, and I feel like my old self again. I haven't felt like this in since December because I started my all the detoxes in January 15th. I got off the opiates, you know. But I ain't gonna say I didn't cheat. I took the Percocet during these last 2 weeks, but thank God it didn't do anything. I took an Ambien that the doctor gave me because I was having a hard time sleeping. That too is a problem when you're going through this discomfort and pause and kicking whatever you're kicking. It's hard to get to sleep. But somebody commented and told me I shouldn't use Ambien because Ambien attaches to the receptors, and it's the same as Klonopin. So anyway, I didn't like it because it literally put me to sleep for 2 days. I was like, It took my whole fucking day. I did it Thursday, Wednesday. That shit fucked me up. The next day I woke up, took all my supplements, just laid down for 5 minutes. I woke up at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It's not for me. I don't like shit that knocks me out like that. Like, and then like, like feeling like I'm really on a heavy duty narco something. That's how that shit felt. No. But I'm gonna take it easy. As far as diet is concerned, I'm gonna take it slow. I'm not gonna start slamming rice and beans down my throat right away because I'm trying to rebuild a little bit back, little by little, because I know my stomach shrunk a bit. That's a definite. It's right now, and I'm not hungry. Full favor, so that has to build back up. And that always happens to me when I detox from any kind of prescription meds or any kind of opiates or whatever. The appetite goes right out the window. So it'll probably take a couple of days before my appetite comes back. So I went to make some toast, but I said, let me take my half a teaspoon, 1/4 of a teaspoon of the Dalfa. It works better always on an empty stomach. It doesn't dissolve well in water at all. And for me, I think that's what's been bothering my stomach. So I take it with a little hot coffee. It seems to melt better. Like you put it on your tongue and you drink the coffee and it melts much better. But I have a sensitive stomach. But I can override that. If that's what's going to bring me back to normalcy, then I'll take that because, you know, They say coffee depletes your dopamine levels too, and I'm a big coffee drinker. So that's another thing I'm gonna tackle. But I'm a coffee drinker. I'm not gonna totally give it up, but at least if I have one cup, I won't go into withdrawal, which means bad headaches or whatever. And I don't want to go through that right now. I really don't. For me, right now, as far as detoxing and doing all that, I'm not doing nothing like that for the next 6 months until I just got the Klonopin back on a stable, like I'm stable, because I was doing 6. Because I thought they were cloning 6, or else I wouldn't be in this position right now. So I cold turkey 36 days, which I shouldn't have done. Could have had a seizure. I was here by myself. I didn't care. I was going to give it a try. But the kratom, I'm sorry, does not work for benzos. It's just not. Benzo is a long-lasting thing. It helped with the pain. There were days that it did help, but it just made things worse for me. And I had to just I was only going to give it 5 weeks like I did with the opiates. And once I started reading about it, I said, I can't do it this way. People are right. You can't just fucking cold turkey from that. I mean, you can. You can if you want to. If you got it like that, if you don't have to pay rent, you're living with your mom and you want to go through agony for the next 18, 19 months, that's on you. I can't do it. When I was detoxing from the opiates, I went to work with the kratom, no problem. Had maybe 1 or 2 discomfort days, a couple because I didn't know how to dose. And when I finally dosed, it evened out and it was a smooth ride. And then the pause hit me real bad, fatigue, but I didn't have any doubt for then. I used the black seed oil and the B12s, but it was a little slower than this one. And here I am again, and I don't. It's not a good time for me to start detoxing from the Klonopin. I need to rest my body. My body has been through too much shock from the last couple of months, just too much. I can't do it again. Can't do that. I took a chance on the benzodiazepine. I figured I could do this. It wasn't that I couldn't do it. It's just that the benzos won't let you do it that way. That's not the proper way to do it. You have to wean yourself off of it. So in January, I'm going to start titrating from that because I'm also went from 6 down to 2. I don't know. People tell me I don't know how I managed that. It must have been God because doctor said, I'm not going to give you 6. No doctor will give you 6 Klonopin, 6 milligrams. They won't. They're not allowed to by law. They're trying to regulate that shit. And, eventually he said it would probably cold turkey me. But he tells me not to worry. I said, I'm worried that you're going to cut me. And I don't know how to handle this withdrawal. I did it cold turkey. He looked at me with his eyes all open, all shocked. Like he said, why would you do something like that? I said, I thought I could do it like the opiates. He said, no. Then he said, if you want to line off, wean yourself off, we could start with, I said, well, what's the cut going to be? He said, 25%. No. I tried it here. I tried doing that here. When I finally found out that the 2 milligrams was stable enough, I didn't need the 6 milligrams. Thank God, that was a gift. My body was satisfied with 2. It didn't need 3, 4, 5, or 6. Thank God. So I really think that those 36 days had a lot to do with it. But I said, taking 25%, no. I'm still, I took a 0.75 away and I still felt sick. You want to take 20? Nah. So when I do the titration, I'm going to do it without him knowing it because you just never know when he said, you got a long time before I cut you, before we start getting you off of these meds and stuff like that. So I didn't take it last night because it does make me sleepy. That it does. It does make me sleepy and I can't work like that at work. So I didn't go in through any withdrawals or anything. I believe you can skip like one day or 2 but not 3 days like that. So when your body's used to two, it's used to two. So I don't want to go through. I'm sorry, folks. I don't want to go through this no more. I just my body is tired. I want to just chill for a little while. Give my body a rest. My body needs a rest. It's been through too much shock since January. I've been going through this, and I can't do this shit no more. Not for now. And I know that I have a battle when that Klonopin shit starts coming. I know I have a battle. Will I make it? I don't fucking know. Will I be able to knock myself down 1 milligram? I don't know. Some people say it takes them fucking 18 months to titrate. I don't know. Some people are on Klonopin for 25. I don't want to. I didn't like that the day that I left that shit, it gave me the withdrawals. I didn't know that. I didn't know benzos were like that. That shit, I don't wish that on not even one of my evilest friends, which I don't have, or somebody I dislike truly and wish them death or anything in agony. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't wish that on nobody. That is the most wicked fucking med that there is out there. And I got hooked by accident. I've been on them for 4 years. Never had a chippy. I took them once or twice a month. Never had a chippy. I confused them. When I was on the opiate, I looked at the bottle one day and I thought I saw clonidine and I took them. I took like 20 of them. When I was going through the pores of the Suboxone. No, the kratom. When I was going through the kratom withdrawals. And I noticed I was fine for the first 7 days. After the 7th day, I was feeling better. And then all of a sudden, I ran out of the pills. I was fine for 2 weeks. And then all of a sudden, I get this real bad fucking withdrawal thing. I ran to the fucking doctor. Like, what the fuck? It was the Klonopin. That was... Lord, every time I think about it, I want to kick myself in the ass. But what's done is done. I need to go forward. Like, okay, I completed this. I come to the realization that the Klonopin has to be done in a certain way. I don't like it, but I have to eat it. Because I will not put myself through that again. And I knew after those 5 weeks of kratom with the benzodiazepine that I was going to go through something. And that made me even more angrier because, I don't know, some people think that there is no discomfort from that fucking naiveness. It is. But if you take it for 5 weeks, I'm not saying it don't work with the opiates because it does. It's a minimum of 5 weeks. You will go through 7 to 14 days. And out of those 14 days, you're not going to be 12 days in discomfort. Maybe 4 to 5 days. The rest will be pause. And if you keep it at a level of 3 grams 2 or 3 times a day, you can get away with 4. But there is people that are really going through it really, really, really bad. So I'm just here to say that I feel fine. And thanks, guys, for watching and cheering me on. I will be coming back and forth telling you how my energy level is. And I hope my body isn't playing tricks on me. I don't think so. At this moment, I'm just enjoying the fact that I'm able to even feel this way. It's fucking incredible. And I was praying because I'm going to Virginia next week. I was saying, please give me 1 more week. 1 more week. Please take this thing away from me before I go. Please, I begged my higher power to please. I don't want to go over there because I'm going to be honest. If I had to go to Virginia, which I am, I think I would have relapsed because I can't go over there feeling the way I was feeling in front of my family. I mean, in front of my daughter-in-law family and my son, feeling like you could tell there's something wrong with me. And I was afraid of relapsing. And I definitely, listen, honestly, truthful, I definitely would have relapsed. And it was not because I was looking for a high. It's just I didn't want nobody to see me that way. And I fucking didn't want to feel that way. And, you know, I don't have any urges for Suboxone or anything or none of that shit. But I prayed. I've been praying for 2 days and I asked the Lord, please, please take this from me. Please. I want to go to Virginia in peace. I want my son to see me okay. I want her side of the family, which I'm going to meet for the first time, see me right. Not look at me and say, yo, there's something wrong with that fucking girl. She's on something. Because when you're detoxing, you and you're not even on drugs and people think you're on drugs. That's how naive people think. They don't know. They just fucking judge you just by looking at you. You know? You don't know what nobody's going through. It's not necessarily right away you're going to think they're on drugs. They're probably detoxing from drugs. Detoxing is not easy. Changes your physical, changes everything, your weight, everything goes. Not an easy thing to do. The body is so... You got to treat your body with respect because if you don't, nobody will. And once I'm done with those Klonopins, I swear I don't want nothing to do with whatever meds I get. I'm going to read it. I don't want... He asked me if I wanted to switch over because some people switch over from Klonopin to Zyrtec or whatever. I made sure that name stayed in my head. Came home. I told him no. Lita keeps up, but you're doing so well on the comment. Of course I am. I'm keeping you in business, motherfucker. Like you did with the fucking Suboxone. I was almost 5 years on that shit. Like when am I gonna get off it? I haven't gotten high in 13 fucking years. And I'm still on this shit. I made that decision. He didn't do it. I did it. One day I came home, saw this thing on the fucking video about kratom, and I ordered that shit, and boom, done. When I told him I was done, he looked at me, well, huh? Like, I could have weaned you up. For what? It takes 72 hours for that shit to come out your body, and the rest is pure agony. So what are you going to whine? Why are you going to prolong my shit? When you need to just cold turkey off that. Stop stretching the fucking withdrawals. Because no matter how long you're tapering from the fucking... Maybe it's possible, but it's so long and tedious. Fucking get it over with. Get it the fuck over. And that's why I am pro kratom, because it has helped me. At first, I was going to throw everything away because I didn't know how to do anything. My sister said, give it a chance, look at the videos again. And I did. And what I was doing improperly, I was taking too much because that's how sick I was from withdrawing. So I felt the more the better. No, the less the better. And then when I finally properly got it done right, it worked. And I got off of it. And then right after I got off of it, I got clean from the kratom. And when I mean clean, I got that residue out of me because you do go through something. And then I said, well, let me do the benzos now. I gave myself 5 weeks of that. Because I knew that if I would go on longer with the kratom, that it was going to be worse to get off. You know, and I didn't really want to go through that. If it didn't help in 5 weeks, total top 6, I didn't even get it done. I said 5 weeks, I'm done. You know, and when they told me that shit takes so long, oh boy, I cried. But anyway, I feel great. Amy, thanks for coming on. Yes, I use black seed oil, half a teaspoon. Every night. It helps you sleep, calms you down. I even use it for my hair and stuff. And it's good. They say it's good for withdrawals. I never gave it a chance for withdrawal. I just drank it because I was drinking other stuff. But I've been into black seed oil for quite like 6 months already. But I never knew. There was a part where I read it does help. But there's something else that goes along with it. It's like a recipe for the opiate part of the black seed oil. But some people swear in some of the groups that I am that one of their arsenals is black seed oil. So Yeah, so I am going to now get me something to eat and I'm going to relax and I'm going to soak it in because I haven't felt this good in a while and I have no cravings. It did. Yeah, it most likely did. When I first took it, oh my God, Amy, I was like, what the fuck? When I first took it, yes, it does help for energy. But they say you need to implement it in your body for 30 days before you start feeling that way. I don't believe that because when I first took that half a teaspoon, I was like, oh shit. It wasn't one of those energy that you had no control of. It was just a burst of like, shit. I was like, okay. And it was at the time that I needed it. I got energy from that shit in the mornings. Yes, I did. But the thing about that is, like, if you lay down, say for instance, you want to close your eyes for 5 minutes, and when you're in a restful state, it'll put you to sleep. That's why they say take it a half an hour before you get ready to go to bed because I was saying, how could something keep me so peppy in the morning? You know, how's it going to help me sleep at night? I didn't want to take it at night because I was afraid I was going to be bouncing all around the house. It was like, no, when you're in a restful position, your body knows about it and it will put you to sleep. Yes, it does help with sleep. And yes, it does help with energy. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's even better if it's in your body for 30 days. But I felt it the first day. I was like, wow, geez, what the hell is this? You too, sweetie. Anytime. Yeah. If you're up in the morning, once you take it in the morning, you're doing shit. You up, you're taking your shower, you're doing your breakfast, you're getting ready to go to work, and you're busy. But if you stay in like, let me just close my eyes for 5, 10 minutes, it'll hit you. That's the only thing about that. That's the only thing about that. It'll hit you. So during the day, everybody's busy during the day. Either you're working or you're cleaning your house, you're motivated and everything. But like that's why they say take it a half an hour before you get ready for bed. When you're ready for bed, you're laying down, you're relaxing. That's when it hits you, when your body is in total relaxed mode. But in the morning, you're all over the place because you're taking care of business. You're working, kids, or whatever, and you feel that energy all over. But it's not an energy that you're like looking crazy or anything. You're just getting shit done. But when it's time to go to bed and you're laying down half an hour before, you're in a relaxed state of mind and you will go to sleep. And when you wake up, you feel pretty good. You feel pretty good. You're welcome, sweetie. So yeah, I'm still gonna be taking the black seed. I'm gonna take it tonight. Um, I'm still gonna take the Delpha, but they say once you start feeling your energy come back, like slow it down. Don't. I was taking one half. It wasn't helping. I moved up to 1/4. 3 times a day was helping. And then yesterday I went. I took 1/4. I was I was like not speedy, but I felt it. I felt it. So I was like, okay, do I need to take this much? But then when I woke up this morning, I was like, I'll find out this morning if this shit is over. Because not only did I feel, it took about a week for that DLP to really start working. It did work in the beginning, but it depends how much you take. If you are in pain, you take a half a teaspoon. No, yeah, you take a half a teaspoon, and you won't feel the pain. Or if you're going through withdrawal, you do a little bit more. Then as time go by, all that starts disappearing. Then you start lowering your intake. So today I took the second one, 1/4. But I'm not going to take none tonight. I'm going to just take my black seed oil and my half of Risperdal that helps me sleep and see how that goes. But when I took my nap and woke up, fantastic. Fantastic. So on that note, I'm going to let you go. Thanks, Amy, for coming on. I'm going to try to eat something. I need to eat. Even though I don't have the desire, but that'll come. That'll come. So I have a little bit of energy. I woke up normal. My head is clear. Though I think the worst is fucking over. Like, really, the worst is over. I will be on and off letting you know because I still want to take the Delpha to increase my dopamine because I want to get my body ready for January. You know, get it up and get it strong so that when that chronic shit start hitting me, I already have all these supplements implemented in me, which will help make my transition a little easier. But I'm going very slow. I don't care if it takes me a year and a half. I really don't. I'm going slow because I don't want to be in pain. Yeah, one step at a time. That's why I'm giving my body time. 6 months. I'm giving my body time. I've been through too much. I don't want to do this no more. My body's tired. I'm tired. Mentally, it was exhausting me. It was changing me. It kept me away from my friends. Kept me in the house too much. Couldn't be around people. You know, it took a lot from me. So I don't want to do this shit no more. Not right now. My body's not ready. I need to relax, chill, enjoy the moment. It is what it is. You're right. One step at a time. I tried it. Didn't work. So now I'm going to try it the doctor's way. Not his way, but the Anderson manual. Cool lady. She's a doctor. She's great at, she put this book together on how to wean off benzodiazepine, which, by the way, doctors don't recognize. They refuse. They don't want to hear that shit. You know, but it has worked successfully for a lot of people. And that's what I'm going to do. But I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait the 6 months out, get my body together, get all the nutrients, get it together for that fight. And watch me transition from one person to another. All right, Amy, I'm going to catch you. I'm going to get off and try to put something in my stomach and enjoy the day. Yeah. Yep, so I'm going to enjoy the day. All right, you too, sweetheart. You have a good one. You guys, I'll see you later. Let you know, or maybe tomorrow morning, let you know if it's still going on. But as of now, I'm doing okay. I feel better, 100% better. And stay sweet and have a good day. See you guys. Bye, Amy.